birds are lit. Gift monsters in real life. We have Alexis here, and we're going to talk about some gifting, but we're going to go from a different side and talk about a gifting as well. But the first thing I want to go over is, in your life, what is the best gift that you've received?
An experience.
Elaborate.
Well, I think my husband planned a trip once for me that was like completely taken care of. Like from the flights to the transportation to the activities to the accommodations to the meals to the everything. That's probably my best gift.
Okay.
No, that's not corporate, but that's
no, I think it's important to know what experiences you had and how people can translate to other things. So I kind of want to go like on the Vince side. So you've been to a lot of events, you've seen a lot of things. When you look at certain booths and what they're doing from a swag perspective, how could they level up their swag and be better?
I think that companies who I shouldn't use the word waste money, but they are wasting money.
I mean, they are.
Yeah. On tchotchkes or on pens or on stickers. Like, I can think of very few companies that I would even put a sticker on something I own. And I know those cost money. Pens, same thing. I think, it's quality over quantity when it comes to swag. Yeah. And those are the things that people actually use. They actually carry around. There's actual brand recognition as opposed to just junk that gets sent to the Goodwill or recycled or thrown away.
Yeah. So okay. What should people do then?
I would say think about attendees, right? Think about your ideal clients. Think about common things that they might enjoy, common threads, items that are useful, I think are really, really, really sought after. Yeah. Like at the conferences that I attend, I pass on a lot of stuff because I'm just like, this is junk. But if it's an item that I can use in my everyday life and high quality, I'm super excited to get it. And I think it's a representation of your brand. Like, again, it's a quality play.
When you think about quality, does that change for each persona and industry that you go into, or overall quality? Is it like doing more market research and other interviews we've done today? Like, how do you understand what quality is? Because that can be different for everybody. So I'm curious.
That's a good point. It is subjective. I think that when you decide, like, let's say, for example, I'm going to use a pen as an actual example.
Okay, shout out to the pens.
Shout out to the pens. Are you going to give me a 5-cent plastic pen that's probably going to break or run out of ink
once you get at like the hotel?
Right. Or
the Motel 8s.
Or are you going to give me a pen that's metal? Maybe it has a little dabber at the end that I can use to mess with my phone, and that has high quality ink and nice smooth writing.
You want a quill?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I want a Mont Blanc.
Fair play.
But there is a difference. I keep the good pens. I actually want the good pens. The cheap ones, I'm like, forget that. I don't want that in my life. So
yeah. No, you're absolutely correct. I did an interview with Victor Antonio, and after the interview, he sent me a gold pen.
That's cool.
I literally write it in my journal with it literally every other day.
And you probably think of him every time you use it.
Every single time.
Amazing.
And it came in a case. It's like, thank you for it. Was awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So speaking of pens, like that one, I literally that's my pen.
Right, but again, it's quality. It was memorable. Yeah. It was special. Like, it wasn't something that you're going to get at the 99-cent store, a pack of 100.
You will not get this at the 99-cent store. This pen is nice. Like, I don't even know where you got this pen. It's a nice pen.
So and I'll give you an example too, like water bottles, right? Like, everybody gives away water bottles.
Water bottles is a hot topic in this whole.
Is it?
Everyone has mentioned water bottles. Either they love them or hate them.
Well, so here's the thing.
Talk to me.
Probably have 100, right?
Easy,
at some point.
Easy.
But the ones that get donated are the plastic ones, the cheap ones, the one where the lids don't close. But if you're going to give me a hydro flask or you're going to give me a Yeti, that's staying in my house.
Oh yeah, I have
quality
Stanley Cup, or not the NHL Stanley Cup. That'd be cool if I had it in my. But I got the Stanley Cup from Golden Hour.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I literally drink from it every single day.
Again.
Quality.
We're here for the quality.
We're here for the quality. I think that's a quality way to end this. I actually don't even want to go into anymore, because it literally, that is the recap, is like, focus on quality and then contextualize that for what does that mean to your audience. But we just named a couple things that we remembered from people gifting us, and I can tell you exactly the scenario, how I got it. I can tell you exactly how I use it, and I always remember those people.
Well, and the other thing too, just to play on what I said at first about experience, right? it is now an experience for you to write with that pen. It is now, you know, when you drink from that water bottle, that water probably tastes crisp, cold, like it is an experience as opposed to warm, nasty, whatever. So like if you can gift items that create that positive experience that you can then associate your brand to, that's the connection that you want. That's the memory, the mindset, the
exactly
like, correlation.
Awesome. Well, Alexis, thanks so much for spending time in the desert. The birds loved it. The vibes were high. We appreciate you.
Quality. We're here.
Quality. Quality.